Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to school. I really missed you so much, and I hope you enjoyed your summer vacation. So, what did you do during your summer vacation? I'm sure you did lots of things. But because I know most of you, I know that you have different characters, and each one of you has a different interest. For example, I'm sure that some of you preferred going out, visiting a friend, going to a family member, traveling to a new place, maybe traveling abroad. And other people preferred to stay at home. They didn't like going out that much. They liked watching TV, playing video games, doing puzzles, enjoying the presence of their family, maybe. So, these two kinds of activities are called indoor and outdoor activity. Okay? An indoor activity is something that you do inside your house, like the things we talked about, like watching TV, drawing, reading, enjoying puzzles and games inside the house. While outdoor activities are things that has to be done out. Okay, one of the outdoor activities, is called camping. I don't know whether you've tried camping before, but it's a really entertaining thing. You have to try it. Okay, today I have a video to show you. It's about the importance of camping. Okay, let's have a look at that video together.
Being out in the woods, it's a challenge for survival. Everything is hands-on, and you can't take anything for granted because it's all up to your own willpower to create it.
The biggest thing, the biggest priority of your entire day is starting a fire.
You get to explore colors you don't see in the city, emotions that sometimes you don't acknowledge. I'm very grateful for what the woods gave me.
When everything around you is alive and lush, you can't help but feel like you're just radiating bliss.
Camping for me is a way of reminding myself what it means to be me and what it means to be here, what it means to be surrounded by people that I love and care about and exist on a planet that I find so incredibly beautiful.
You're living to survive, and everybody around you has the same intention as you, and there's no judgment on it.
From my perspective, the best friendships that I've ever created were through being surrounded by nature.
I feel like it always reminds me of what put me on this planet in the first place.
Allows you to realize the things that you forget. To me, it was just a beautiful escape.
Okay, so as we heard and as we watched, camping is a wonderful thing. It's done in the woods, as we saw, and it changes aspects of your character. They said in the video that the most important thing for them was to start a fire. I don't think we know the importance of fire, but in the woods, if you are camping, it's really important. Okay, and they said that maybe they discovered new things about themselves. They knew how to survive. They learned things from being surrounded by nature. So it's really wonderful, and the landscape around you, it's really mesmerizing. So today's unit is about camping or outdoor activities. So here we have the title Outdoors. And as we said before, outdoors means activities that are done outside the house. In the picture here, we have a girl and a boy. Both of them are discussing something. And we have a poster here that says Nature Camp. So guess where are they going? Exactly, they are going camping. Okay, so let's listen together to what they have to say to each others and discuss what we heard.
Page 12, Unit 1, Lesson 1, Activity 1. Listen and read. Have Tom and Fiona forgotten anything?
Are you ready for the nature camp, Fiona? Yes, I think so. I've got my rucksack, my clothes, and my sleeping bag. You should pack a raincoat too. The weather might be wet. Good idea. Have you got your torch? Yes, I have, but I'd better pack extra batteries. You ought to take a compass too. You don't want to get lost. You're right, I mustn't forget that.
So, Tom and Fiona are reminding each other of the things that they need to take with them in their camp adventure. Okay, so of course we all know if you are traveling to any place you need to pack, but the things you have to pack for a camp are different. Here we have some flashcards. Let's discuss the important things that we need to take with us. The first picture here, it's not a thing actually. If you are going camping, you need to pick the spot. You need to pick the location of your camp. This location is called
campsite.
Campsite. So, a campsite is the place where you are going to camp. Okay? Number 2. Of course, if you're going camping, you need a place to keep you safe. You're not going to sleep in the open. So, you need a
tent.
A tent, exactly. You need to take a tent with you to sleep inside. Okay, number 3. What is it? Of course, if you're taking a tent with you, you can never pack your bed. So instead of packing your bed, you're going to take a
sleeping bag.
A sleeping bag. A sleeping bag is an alternative to a bed. Okay, you sleep inside it in the tent. Okay, what else do we have here? It looks like a backpack, but larger. So this large backpack is called
rucksack.
A rucksack. A rucksack is a huge backpack that you take with you to pack all your important equipment. Okay, so what else? This one is easy.
Raincoat.
A raincoat. You never know. Is it going to rain? I need to be dry. I don't need to get wet. So I need a
raincoat.
A raincoat. Okay. At night, what do you need to light the way?
Torch.
A torch. You have to take a torch with you to light the way at night. Okay. If you're lost and you don't know the directions, you need something to help you. So you have to take
compass.
A compass. It's a little tool that helps you to know the directions, north, east, south, west, and so on. Okay. Now, of course, to have your fire, you need
matches.
Matches, and the matches will help you to start your
fire.
Fire, of course. And the last thing that you need to take with you is
sun cream.
Sun cream, because in the morning it can be really sunny and hot. Okay. Here in exercise 2, we have all the things that we discussed. All 10 things are here. And they say here, listen and repeat the questions, then match with the pictures. So let's listen together to what they have to say and match each sentence to its picture.
Page 12, Unit 1, Lesson 1, Activity 2. Listen and repeat the questions. Then match with the pictures. 1.
Do I need to take my rucksack?
Rucksack. Which one is the rucksack we said? Yes, the large backpack that you take with you. Which picture? Exactly. D. This is the rucksack. Okay.
2.
Have you got a tent?
A tent. Which one is the tent? Yes, picture B. This is the tent where you stay your night. Excellent.
3.
Where is the sun cream?
The sun cream, where is it? Picture J. Great job.
4.
Have you packed some matches?
Have you? Where are the matches? Picture H. Yes.
5.
Where is our campsite?
The campsite. Where is the location? Where is the place where we're going to camp? Picture A. Great.
6.
Are we going to make a fire?
Where is the fire here? We had the matches and we need fire. Picture I.
7.
Have you got your sleeping bag?
You need to sleep in it, of course. We don't have a bed here. Where is the sleeping bag? C. Yes, picture C.
8.
Have you packed your raincoat?
Your raincoat. You need to keep yourself dry. Where is the raincoat? Yes, here it is. Picture E.
9.
Have you packed a compass?
You don't want to get lost. You don't want to be lost in the woods. Where is your compass? Picture G. Yes, there it is.
10.
Have you got a torch?
A torch. You need to have light. Where is the torch? Picture F. Great job. Okay, let's move to page 14. Here in page 14, we have 10 pictures. Each picture of them is an action, something that is happening. Okay, now let's take a closer look. The first one is take of. Take of. We have two parts here. We have a verb, which is take, and we have a preposition, which is of. What do we call this? It's called a phrasal verb. A phrasal verb is a verb with a preposition attached to it. Okay? Here we have 10 verbs or phrasal verbs. Some of them are verbs and the others are phrasal verbs. Let's discuss each one of them and discuss its opposite, because we have here 5 phrasal verbs and their opposites. So let's take them one by one. Let's start with the first phrasal verb here. It is
Take of.
take of. To take off something. The girl in the picture here is taking off her rucksack. She's taking it off. She doesn't need it anymore on her back, so she's taking it off. Just like when you come to school in the morning and you don't need your backpack anymore, so you take it off. Excellent. Okay, let's move to the second one. What is he doing?
Put up.
Put up. He's putting up the tent. He just arrived to the campsite and he needs to prepare the tent, so he
Put up.
is putting it up. Okay, then what else do they need? Let's listen.
Roll out.
Roll out. This is the sleeping bag. The girl needs the sleeping bag to sleep, so she's rolling it out. She needs it now, so she's rolling it
Roll out.
out. Okay. What is the boy doing? He has a rock here. Let's listen.
Pick up.
Pick up. He's gathering rocks, so he's picking them up. Okay, then. Oh, they are making a fire. So,
Light.
light. She's lighting fire. She needs it. Okay, what about the opposites of these phrasal verbs? What is the boy doing here? We said before that he picked up the rocks. Now he doesn't want them in his hand anymore. So he is
Put down.
putting them down. This is the opposite of pick up. Okay, then the girl is done with the sleeping bag. She's awake now. So what is she doing to it?
Roll up.
Roll up. She's done with the sleeping bag. She doesn't need it anymore, so she's rolling it up. Okay. Here she doesn't need the fire anymore, so
Put out.
she's putting it out. She's not lighting it, she's putting it out. Okay, the boy is done with the tent. He's finished camping and he's going home now. So what does he do to the tent?
Take down.
He's taking it down. He's packing it.
Take down.
Take down. Okay. And now after the girl packed everything in her backpack or rucksack, what is she doing?
Put on.
Put on, just like you at the end of the school day when you pack everything and you
Put on.
put on your backpack. Okay, let's go back to the exercise here. It says, listen and repeat the commands, match the opposites. Okay, let's start.
Page 14, Unit 1, Lesson 3, Activity 7. Listen and repeat the commands. Match the opposites. A.
Take off your rucksack.
Take off your rucksack.
B.
Put up the tent.
C.
Roll out your sleeping bag.
D.
Pick up the rock.
E.
Light a fire.
Okay, so now we're done with the first line here. Now let's listen to the second line and then match the opposites to each other. Ready? Okay.
F.
Put down the rock.
Put down the rock. What was the opposite of put down? Excellent. Pick up. Yes. So put down and pick up are opposites. Great.
G.
Roll up the sleeping bag.
Roll up the sleeping bag. I don't need it anymore. So what was the opposite of that? When I needed the sleeping bag, what did I do? I rolled it out. Yes. So roll out and roll up, both are opposites.
H.
Put out the fire.
Put out the fire. I don't need it anymore. What was the opposite of that? Light. Yes, light a fire and put out a fire. Okay.
I.
Take down the tent.
Take down the tent. We're going home. But when we arrived in the camp, what did we do? We put it up. So put up and take down, both are opposites. The last one.
J.
Put on your rucksack.
Put on your rucksack. In the beginning, what did you do to it? You took it off. Yes, so take off and put on, both are opposites. Great job. Okay, now let's go back to page 13 again and revise the vocabulary together. Do you remember these ones? I just want to make sure that you still remember them. Here we have exercise 3. Listen to the sentences, match them with the pictures in activity 2. I'm going to play the audio now. You're going to listen to sentences that describe these pictures, and you are going to tell me which picture is it. Are you ready?
Page 12, Unit 1, Lesson 1, Activity 3. Listen to the sentences. Match them with the pictures in Activity 2. 1.
You can use them to make a fire.
Okay, she didn't say the name of the object, but she described it. You can use them to make a fire. What is it? Yes, exactly, matches. Good job. So the first one is matches. Okay.
2.
You put it on your face on sunny days.
What is it? What is the thing that you put on your face on sunny days? Probably before going to the beach. What is it? Sunscreen or sun cream. Excellent. Sun cream. Great job.
3.
You sleep inside your tent.
Okay, so it's not the tent. They said you sleep inside the tent. So what can be put inside the tent as an alternative to the bed? Super, the sleeping bag. Yes, okay.
4.
It's the place where you camp.
The location, the place where you camp. What do we call it? Excellent, a campsite. Campsite. Okay.
5.
It's got an arrow that points north.
Directions, it helps us to know the directions. A compass, excellent.
6.
You wear it on rainy days.
You wear it on rainy days. You don't want to be wet. A raincoat. Great job, a raincoat.
7.
It gives you light at night.
It gives you light at night. What can you hold in your hands to help you to get light? A torch. Excellent, a torch.
8.
You carry it on your back.
It's not a backpack, but it's larger. What do we call it? A rucksack. Great job, everyone. Okay, so now we're done with the vocabulary part. Let's go to the fun part. Page 14 again. Here we have a song. Okay, from the pictures, can you guess what is the song about? Yes, it's about camping. Here we have the lyrics of the song, but it's missing few parts here. And here we have a box. In this box, you are going to find some phrases. During listening to the song, try to fill in the blanks with the missing phrases. Okay, are you ready? Let's play it.
Page 14. Unit 1, Lesson 3. Activity 8. Read and guess the missing words. Then listen and sing.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed the song. So did you get all the missing blanks? So let's do it together. Number 1, it's camping in the woods. Excellent. Number 2, we really think you should. Great. Number 3, we're putting down our rucksack or our rucksacks. Yes. Number 4, now it's time to stop and rest. Yes. Number 5, we want the perfect campsite. Number 6, we're putting up a big tent. And number 7, with lots of room for 4. I really hope you enjoyed the song. Okay, now let's move to page 16. Here we have a reading passage. The title is A Camping Story. So the story is about camping as well. But in the picture here, can you guess that animal? Do you know what that animal is? It's a raccoon. We have here a group of raccoons. Can you try to guess what does a raccoon have to do with camping? Raccoons are really greedy and they are always hungry. So let's listen together and see what did they do in the camping story. Are you ready? Let's play.
Page 16, Unit 1, Lesson 5, Activity 13. Look at the photograph. Can you guess what will happen in the story? Listen and read.
A camping story.
My granddad loves telling stories, and I love listening to him. One time, he told me a story about a camping trip that he went on. When my granddad was 14 years old, he went camping in the countryside with his little brother. They packed their rucksacks, their sleeping bags, a small tent, and enough food for a week. On the first day, they hiked 10 kilometers. They walked across a wet marsh, through a large forest, and climbed up and down a mountain. By 4 o'clock, they were both tired, so they stopped near a river and put up their tent. My granddad made a fire, while his brother unpacked their rucksacks. They cooked dinner on the fire and watched the stars in the night sky. At 9 o'clock, they got into their sleeping bags and went to sleep. In the middle of the night, my granddad heard a noise outside. A family of raccoons was eating all their food. My granddad shouted and woke up his brother. The raccoons ran away, but it was too late. Most of the food had gone. The next day, my granddad and his brother took down their tent, walked back up and down the mountain, through the forest, and across the marsh, and went home. They couldn't continue without all the food they needed. My granddad says he learned an important lesson on that trip. When you go camping in the countryside, you mustn't leave your food outside.
Okay, what an interesting story here. So did you know what the raccoons did? Yes, they ate all the food. So now in the exercise here they say number the events in the correct order. We have 8 events here. They put up their tent. Granddad learned a lesson. Granddad heard a noise. They went to bed. They packed for the trip. They hiked through a forest. Granddad and his brother went home. Granddad saw the raccoons. Can you put these events in the correct order according to the story? Okay, what was the first one? Exactly, they packed for the trip. Sentence E. That was number 1. They packed for the trip. What about number 2? They hiked through a forest. Excellent. Sentence F. Number 3. They put up their tent. Sentence A. Number 4. They went to bed. Sentence D. Number 5. Granddad heard a noise. Sentence C. Number 6. Granddad saw the raccoons. Sentence H. 7. Granddad learned a lesson, of course. Sentence B. And the last one, Granddad and his brother went home. Sentence G. So the order again is E, F, A, D, C, H, B, G. Okay, exercise 15. Answer the questions. We have 6 questions here related to the story that we heard. Let's answer them together. Number 1. Who did Granddad go camping with? Who was with him? Excellent, his brother. Granddad went camping with his brother. Excellent. Number 2. How far did they hike on the first day? How far? It's mentioned in the second paragraph. They hiked 10 kilometers. Yes, or kilometers. They hiked 10 kilometers. Great. Number 3. Why did Granddad wake up in the night? Yes, because he heard a noise outside. And what was that noise? The raccoons, a family of raccoons, was eating their food. Number 4. What did the raccoons do when Granddad shouted? Guess what? Of course, they ran away, but it was too late. They already ate everything. Number 5. What did Granddad and his brother, why did Granddad and his brother return home? Why do you think? Because they don't have any food left. The raccoons ate everything. They have nothing left now, so they can't survive. Number 6. Why do you think that Granddad told his grandson this story? Why do you think he did this? To teach him a what? A lesson, yes. And what was that lesson? Never leave your food outside if you're camping in the countryside. Great job, everyone. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye for now.